How does that? It seems like it shouldn't even like make the it doesn't make the smell test at the most basic of levels.
There's a lot of different ways that could happen. I wish I could give it. It's because of this, and it could be an overworked system where you have a lot of individuals, where you have like only a couple investigators available, and they've got a caseload like this high, and this is low, low on their radar because they were told, like think about. So let's do our thought experiment. You have a supervisor that's overseeing a squad of people, low number of people. They have a caseload like this, people that execute the case like this. They get a report in that there's been a death and that the medical examiner's office ruled suicide. They said, fine, done, suicide, move on. They're not looking at details. They're looking at moving on to the next problem because they made it easy for them to move on to the next problem. Because remember, that is what human beings typically do when they want to influence and persuade people to an action. They make it easy for them to take that action. That's one possibility. Another possibility is that, yeah, it's a big cabal. Everyone's in on it. They're protecting someone and they don't want it to come out in true light. That's another possibility. There's always a lot of possibilities that come in here, but when there's smoke, there's going to be fire somewhere, and that's what they should be doing right now is investigating. All right, this doesn't make any sense. It passes zero smell test on a lot of levels, both behaviorally, investigatively, and now we just have to see where the chips fall. But you're right. Why now? Why all these people? And I think because I'll give all the credit in the world to the family.
Yeah.
Family, they know their daughter, and a lot of people say my daughter or my child would never do this. Well, there's no pattern of behavior that she would have.
No, it's just
So
been
that's what they did.
said. Oh, she was suffering. She had some mental health issues going on. She was taking this. Okay, great. I understand that. I understand suicide, but this was not a suicide. So if it was a suicide, case closed. Okay, bad place, made a bad decision, and that's the end of it. She didn't. That's not what happened. That's just the thing. And I'm not saying who did this to her. I have no idea who did this to her. There's certainly people that should be answering some questions and should be looked into. It's very bizarre behavior to suddenly, not care about investigating the death of someone you are very, very close to and just kind of walk away going, oh, I accept that, even though it's the most bizarre story in the world, but I don't know. People have weird reactions to things. A key piece of information has also come down just in the last 24 hours of this recording.